This is the second video about the house installation project, and in this video you can see how to either draw your own floor plan or how to import it from another program. You're ready now to make your own floor plan, and you do that on a page like this. The page is called GRP, meaning ground plan, and the ground plan is to be printed on an A4 piece of paper. It's being drawn in a scale of 1 to 100, meaning that if you just look at the dots here, there's 10 millimeters. You can see that here, 10 millimeters between the dots, and that is 1 centimeter, and 1 centimeter is 1 meter in the real world. That's the meaning of the scale. If you are going to make the drawing here, you are going to use the layers tool. The layers on a plane on a drawing like this, I can see them in by using this icon here. In my project here, I've got 5 layers that I'm going to use. I've got one layer where I'm going to where I'm going to draw my electrical installations. I've got a layer where I'm going to make an automatic intruder alarm drawing, and then I've got this layer with my ground plan. And all the groups here, I'm going to explain that later. But when I'm going to start drawing this, I'll do that in this separate layer here. So simply double click and then you'll be on this layer. You can see that here at the bottom that now you're on layer 5. When I make this drawing here, I use this Origo or 0.0 in the coordinate system. I want to have it on the corner of the house, and I will also want to make use of all those small dots. I can move my Origo by clicking this icon here, and then I can place it directly on one of the dots. That makes it easier for me when I'm just looking through my drawing. This Origo here is not printed, so it's just for you to be sure where your fixed point is on this house. When I use it, I'll just zoom out again. When I use this Origo, I use it to say that this is the corner of my house, and I'll just name that point 0.0. And when I want to now I want to draw the house plan here, I go to this pick menu here called building, and in this pick menu I've got this line here. It's predefined with a width of 30 centimeters, 300 millimeters, and I want it to start here in my 0.0. If I click here 0.0, I can see here now that I have measures on it, meaning that now my house is 22, 23, 24, 25 meters long. And then I can simply just look at the coordinates here, and then I can make a drawing of my house here by using the coordinates at the bottom of the page. If I don't want it to do it this way, I can just use a coordinate function that I have in the program here. The function is found in functions, and it's called coordinates. And by using this one, I can simply go in and say that I want to place my line in some coordinates. It's got a shortcut that I'll use next time, Control I, and if I want to have a line start from 0.0, and then I can use this once to place my outer wall here, 25 meters long, and now I use a shortcut, and I could say that I want it to be 10 meters up. And again, Control I want to have it 15 meters in that direction, and Control I again want to have it 5 meters up here. Now it goes down, and again Control I could have it minus 10 meters that way, and Control I could have it maybe absolutely, I'll make it go directly to 0.0, and in that way I can make a small house drawing. In this way I've made the outer walls of the house, but I've also got a line here with the inner walls, so I can just place it. I could use the coordinates too, but now I think we've played with the coordinates enough. So simply place the inner walls if you want to do it here. I've also got doors and windows. I can place the doors in the outer wall, or I can use a space button to turn it 90 degrees at a time, place them in the walls here. If I don't want it to be this way or that way, I can use this mirror function. and then it will turn the other way around. So I've got doors, I've got windows, so I can place doors and windows in this house. And that's really what you can do here. Also I've also got some kitchen symbols here, fridge or stove, and then I can make a small kitchen, and I can draw the table with a line and that. So in this way I can make a fair sketch of a floor plan here. The fair sketch because the measures are almost right, and the reason why I say almost is that if I make the drawing here, simply see here that the point where my measures go from is from the middle of this line. So a fair sketch, but it's okay if you want just to have an overview of a house installation. If you don't want to do this drawing yourself, you've got another couple of options. One option is that you can insert an object, and one of the objects that you can insert is a PDF document. Click here and then browse to where you have your PDF document if you want to do it that way. It's not as accurate as this one here, because PDF document is a PDF document, so you can have it your correct sketch and you can put it in, but you don't know for sure whether the size on the page here is correct or not. But it's fair enough if you want to do it that way. You could also go in and say that when you open a project, you have this filter here where you can use or open an DWG or DXF file, and in that way you can get a true architect drawing floor plan, and you could import that one and simply place it on the page here. It will go in the correct layers and everything, and it will have the correct measures if you set it up that way, and then you can make your installation drawings on top of that one. That will really be a nice feature if you, or it'll really be a nice project if you do that. One last thing that I want to issue is that if you just want to try this function now, if you go to this see here my template folder, I've got this normal folder here, and then I've got a small house that I made some time ago, and you can put this here, and then you've got just a small floor plan in which you can place electrical installations in different ways. And I'm going to use this floor plan here in the next videos. So see you there.